Should racist political churches start paying tax? Is it time for some churches to start paying tax? Is it time to shut down some churches, especially if they interfere and poke their noses into political matters? Let's face reality, some churches have horrific past records, horrific child abuse records. Puts a disgusting slant on the meaning of let us pray. In this case, did they not mean, pray, let us pray on little boys? And, now, some of these wicked churches are poking their noses into political matters again. Close them down or make them pay taxes. This is garbage. It's not only WhangāreiTim who's angry and disgusted with these churches. Chris Luxon's not happy, David Seymour's not happy, Michael Law's not happy, even God's not happy. Is it time for sensible people to walk away from these churches? Pray tell?
Some say the beliefs of these two houses should never mix, but over 400 church leaders disagree. On this letter are Anglican and Catholic archbishops and representatives from almost every faith.
Hundreds of religious leaders have penned an open letter calling for all MPs to oppose it.
David Seymour says politics and religion are a dangerous mix.
Christianity at its best recognises that each person has a fundamental dignity as a human, and that's actually what we're trying to express in the Treaty Principles Bill.
In an earlier Facebook post, he said the Treaty Principles Bill is something that religious leaders should support. Going on to say, if you wonder why Christianity is in decline, today's display of church leaders abandoning a core belief might be a clue.
It's going to include greater detail than people might have seen before. It's a conversation that I think New Zealand needs to have, and anyone tells you that you're not allowed to have it or that they disagree so you're not allowed to have the discussion, I think most New Zealanders will know where to put that particular argument.
It is frankly ridiculous to talk about a piece of legislation that seeks to undermine and rewrite the founding constitutional document of this country.
We've got a very clear coalition commitment since October last year, well publicised, positions well understood. Rest assured, a first reading is coming to the House in November.
Is it anti-democratic for church leaders to speak out about this? Because David Seymour says it is. Is it appropriate for religion and politics to
We are here as politicians to govern for all New Zealanders, irrespective of their faith. We're getting to a place, as you heard David Seymour and I both say, I think in the last few weeks, that a first reading bill will come to Parliament in the month of November.
Will it be going to select committee or public?
Yes, because the process is when you approve it at first reading, which is what we're doing, it goes to a public select committee. Our legislation works so that you actually pass a bill at first reading, it goes to select committee, and then it comes back for a second reading, and then obviously a third reading where it becomes law.
Are you comfortable with the process thus far of this bill, of this paper?
Yes, that's meeting our commitments and our obligations under the coalition agreements. We have a coalition agreement, very clear, went to an election, we have an MMP system, people voted, those are the cards they gave us, we formed a government, it's been going exceptionally well, we're very united around the core, we have a compromise here which we're happy to, which we have to honour in our coalition commitments for both parties. It'll come to the House in November, it'll be worked through from there.
The moment that the church gets involved in politics, that's it. And this morning, sure enough, 400 church leaders, including 3 Anglican archbishops, the Catholic archbishop, a Catholic cardinal, the Methodist Church president, the Salvation Army commissioner, have signed an open letters to members of Parliament calling on them to vote down David Seymour's Treaty Principles Bill. The proposed bill is inconsistent with Te Tiriti o Waitangi in that it does not recognise the collective rights of iwi Māori or guarantee their relationship with the Crown. Can I say, I'm pretty sure that in the 10 Commandments, there's one there that says, thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not lie. Because that is 400 church leaders signing up to a lie.
Please also watch the following video on the platform NZ. Michael Laws reacts to church leaders' open letter on Treaty Principles Bill. Thank you for listening. Geraint, on behalf of WhangāreiTim.